Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, look, I understand that, I have done literally all the dragons so far. But it's okay, because we got a little bit of a buff with Glacadia, so we're gonna be looking at it. And yeah, this will end off the dragons, because we did Novadeus, we did Arceros, now we're finally on to Glacadia. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at it. Now, I have a Nimble one here, of course, because Nimble is just really good on Glacadia, and I have Specialty Goggles. Now, notice I've been using Specialty items on all the dragons because that's their best item. Increase their attack by 50% is really, really strong. And then, in the battle here, we got Frost Beam, Energy Break, Draco Beam, and Raging Howl. Generally, we're going to be trying to click Draco Beam Frost Beam most of the time, but Energy Break, I guess, could be clicked occasionally. But since our Chilling Passion boosts our Ice type strength by 50%, and we have a 50% booster with Specialty Goggles, it's going to hit really freaking hard, and that's kind of our goal. And Energy Break is really solid because it just does a little bit of damage. It does good damage as a substitute for Frost Beam if there is something that can, like, wall us. And then we have Draco Beam, which is just going to be our super hard-hitting move that we most likely click early game to break something that might be annoying later. We're never clicking Raging Howl. I could honestly just give it Icicle Trap and it would probably accomplish the same thing. There's not really a point for this because Frost Beam is stronger. And you could just click Draco Beam over it because the only things that you would ever click Draco Beam not... I don't know, like I can't think of one thing that I would click Raging Howl into that I wouldn't click Frost Beam or Draco Beam. But yeah, here we've got 32 health TPs, 68 energy gets you to 300, the 32 just leftovers, then 200, so as fast as possible and do as much damage as possible. So that's our goal. Also, Koraidon and Kyogre are fighting with lightsabers. It's getting intense. It's a little wild. It's a little crazy. We're gonna see who comes out on top. But yeah, all that being said, let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go into a team that honestly Glacadia is pretty good into, except for the Cleone. With Cleone we have Lashent. I'm gonna do this, I believe. Do I want to do this for Ika, or do I want to go Plasmos for the Ika? This probably is fine. And then do I just go Gondor Veil to get Poison Barbs up? Or I could just Barb. I could just Barb. I mean, he does kind of struggle against it. One problem is if I do this, I'm very weak to the Rancidor because I don't have anything that can outspeed it. So it might be a thing where I have to go Plasmos over the Hagenosh. But if I do that, then me beating... If it is a rechargeable Ika, I physically can't beat it. Except with Cleone or Glacadia later. Or my Clutch Plushy Gondor Veil. We're going to see what happens, though I really think that Hagenosh is going to be really strong here. Because the only thing that can really, like, wall it would be the Rancidor. And even then, I can just hit it after a +1 boost. That's why I'm more so leaning toward this. And this also lets me be a little, like, slightly safer against Scampy, I guess. I need to be careful of Scampy, 100%, because that thing could kill me. Yeah, actually, Scampy's a big threat because it can hit like 3 things on my team super effectively. All right, we're over here now. Let's see what he decides to do. I'm just gonna get my first layer of Barbs up. I don't see any reason not to. I might as well, right? And they're either gonna Ice Hammer or Fade Away. There's a few options that they have. Fade Away makes sense. I would assume into Chiento, maybe even Scampy. Scampy would be the worst one here, honestly. Scampy coming in right now would be terrible. Because, honestly, I can't really beat it. So, I'm a little worried about that. Okay, they go immediately Rancidor. Is this not bad? What if I just Poison Barb? They're gonna Palm, right? Do I go immediately Hagenosh? Then they can just Draco Beam. Or do I just do... I'm gonna just do this. And if they Palm, they Palm. They could also just Muck Blast. They could just Muck Blast if they wanted to. I go for the immediate Draco Beam. Do I get the Archaic Shell? It's not Archaic Shell. That is 100% do or die. It has -3 attack right now. It should never stay in here. Fade Away is completely free. Because they're at -3 range attack. They don't do any damage to the tree. They'll do about as much damage as I just took. If you really want to think about it, they're essentially at -2 3/4, I guess. I'm gonna move the headphones because if I play them like this, it's gonna sound really weird. I'm just gonna move my headphones. We get the Fade Away off on the Scampy, which is something that we really wanted to do. Going Haganash is my best option. And, I mean, I guess I could just do this, right? These are my new headphones anyway. It could be stylish to wear them around my neck, right? Is it a stylish choice? They're kind of glowy, though. There's a sound out there. I don't know what it is, though. I think it might be my kitty. It might be my kitty. Anyway, I soul bursted. I did not see if they swapped, actually. I'm pretty sure swapping takes priority over soul bursting, so. Interesting. They opt to tamp. However, I'm not sure how this is good for them. I just woke up again. They body crash. So this is the throw. In one of these fights, you never ever try to do that. Because now I can rejuvenate and waste his energy. Jamming tamp or something like that. I mean, nothing on my team outsped him anyway. I had nothing that outsped him. So I guess I got a Baneful. He goes for another tamp. Do I two-shot with Baneful or could I Meltdown? I mean, Meltdown doesn't work. Technically, Meltdown would work. Actually, he's gonna run out of energy. Oh, he crits me. Okay. That's a really unfortunate crit. Yeah, that's a really unfortunate crit. I think that just loses me the game on the spot, I believe. Unless he clicks Battering Ram right now, then I can't do anything. Yeah, he would have to click Battering Ram, like, right now. Right? Okay, he expected me to Briar Block. That's a really bad crit for them to get. Really hurts. Really hurts to get crit there. Yeah, and because of the crit, I'm in this situation. Because otherwise I would have lived Baneful Bash and he would have been dead by now. However, I got unlucky and got crit. I believe I can stall him out, though. If Gondravale can live this, which he doesn't, but if he could have, that would have been great. This is all because I got crit. All because I was crit. It's not a great start. They lose the Scampy, but they kill 3 things for it. Just because I got crit. Only because I got crit. Yeah, I don't know what to do at this point. I mean, I can play the Glacadia and I can Frost Beam. This is all I can do, right? I can't do much else, so. Yeah, the crit, no. I'd have Lashent alive. Oh, it didn't even kill. But Saplant kills him anyway. They're smart, they just Muck Blast, right? Yeah, they scout for what I have. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder. Yeah. This is what I was thinking. I feel like they can just play Chienta, though. They can just play Chienta at this point. And they just Mega Punch. I don't believe I can possibly win at this point. That crit was too detrimental. They go for T-Strike. I mean, either one works well here, I feel like. I think I clicked the right move there. They could just Far Enchantment and then the game ends. Their Milkshake. Well, here's Slap Down. I can't do much, so all I can do is continuously click this and maybe I can get a crit. No, he gets a crit. This is all I can really do. I can't do much else, so like I really can't do much else. That crit on the Haganash was detrimental. I severely doubt I would actually be able to win. Even if... No. I would have had Lashen alive. And Cleone would be super healthy. If I didn't get crit there. Yeah, actually, my Haganash would be dead. But my tree would be incredibly healthy. And I'd be able to play around Lashen and Cleone. And my Cleone would not have had to take damage. Yeah, so the crit ends up mattering for them in the long run. Can't do much about it, though. Alrighty, here we go into the next one. Let me move this way. Oh, crap. Oh, Koraidon got behind Kyogre. Is he going to notice in time? Anyway, I feel like this is really good. I'm a little worried about Pyralin. However, I feel like my Gondor Veil's pretty good. If I do this, do this, do this. I feel like this is good. And then is it just I require Lashent because I don't want to lose to Vesperado on the spot. If it's very nimble Garbantis, I'm pretty sure it'll outspeed Glacadia. So I think I'm gonna need Alvin. But this means I have no switches into Slapdown. So maybe I don't bring Gondor Veil, which means I struggle more against Pyralin. I struggle a lot against Pyralin if I do not bring it. It's a little tough. If I go... What if I just don't bring Plasmoth? And I'm very weak to Stratosaur, but Alvin could take care of it. I'm not sure what to do, honestly. This is another tough one, where I don't have many options. What a lead! Oh my god. Okay. What a lead. Okay. I don't have to think. I'm clicking Energy Surge. Yeah, I'm not thinking, buddy. You are dying to Energy Surge because I do not have to think about it. Don't know why you sacked it, but hey, we're going to ball with that, I guess. Little strange. Okay, well, Spreezy's in. We Zip Zap. Glacadia gets a Frost Beam off. They go into Pyralin. I go Haganash. They Palm. Zip Zap hits pretty hard. I feel like Glacadia is the play here. If they Sap Plant, I think it doesn't matter. Or do I just throw out the Draco Beam? I could throw out Draco Beam and force the Rejuvenate on Pyralin early. That's also a little scary. I don't see why Draco Beam is not a bad move here. I'm assuming... Yeah, I mean, they're going to go this every time. Because they don't want to think about the switches. How much is this doing? Not enough because it's a Pyralin. So, what are they going to do? Do they want to Palm? What do they want to do? Because if they Palm, I provoke, they hit me. Then I Wave Wrecker. They're too low to deal with anything later. Oh, really? That's interesting. Zulong is in. Did they have a poison type to get rid of these? I believe so. Or I could just go Plasmoth on... What, Zip Zap? They Zip Zap? I mean... I think this is totally fine. Because if it's Stratosaur, they really struggle against my Plasmoth. I would just need Poison Barbs up if it's Stratosaur. Ancient Roar. Okay, well, they're continuing... Oh, okay, they just want to get all their poisons off. I probably should have just clicked Barbs there, honestly. I really should have. Oh, as they show Garbantis. Okay. Oh, they don't have a whole lot for Elven. I could go for Metal Blast. If they go Pyroland, I Zip Zap, Gondra Veil, Poison Barb. That's a good play, actually. But it depends on what I want to do with Plasmoth. I don't need Plasmoth anymore, knowing that Stratosaur's not in the game. So I'm actually fine with provoking this, so it can't set up. Okay, well, it's going to get its first setup. And it shows that it outspeeds me, which means it's very nimble. But it does not outspeed Protogon. But this just means this is going to be a very, very, very annoying thing to kill. Yeah, this is going to be very annoying. Because this thing is really strong. Garbantis is very, very strong. Okay, trying to think about how I can go about this. If I go Gondra Veil, I only get one hazard up. That'd be Poison Barbs. I can win the game off of that. They get 2 Body Crashes off. I go Alvin. I have Metal Blast. It doesn't kill. They lose energy. I go Glacadia. I Frost Beam. Hognosh can wall the rest of the team after I get 1 bulk off. I believe that's what I have to do. I believe Poison Barbs wins game here. It depends on how much damage Protogon can do to Garbantis, though. It didn't even get the kill. That's very, very good. I'm going to go for Wave Wrecker just for chip. They could honestly rest if they wanted to. Oh, they wait. That's really good. I get damage with this. It's not a lot, but it's damage. It is damage that we are getting on the Garbantis. Yeah, that makes sense. I hate Tamp users. This is the worst. I cannot tell you how terrible it is to fight people that do this. These are times where I wish I had Waba. Yeah, no, I don't think I can win this either. I do not believe I can win this at all. Because Tamp. The second time I've lost to Tamp today, surprisingly. And of course I'll never crit. Because me critting is just completely unheard of. But of course. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything. What, cat? Get out of here. I mean, what am I meant to do? I'm fighting stupid stuff. And it's just awful. I don't know what I'm supposed to do half the time. I mean, I can't really do much, right? The only thing I could really try to do is take this hit, like, at all, like, relatively well in the slightest. Like, if I take under half, yeah, no. Yeah, there's just nothing that I can do. Because this is the second time today, huh? I keep getting terrible matchups, dude. I don't know what to say. These matchups are just awful. And everyone I fight is so annoying. I just don't know what to do, but it's okay. I want the Glacadia to do something, but now they just go Zulong and E-Burst, so whatever. Okay, well, here's to hoping another fun game happens. I mean, my Ancient move's really strong because there's no resist to Energy Break, actually, so it is going to be strong here. I guess I just do this. My Zip Zap is unstoppable. I can do this. I'm a little worried about Terradescent. But as long as I can just stop it from setting up, then I'll be okay. I believe so. And just hopefully I don't get crit. But now that I said it's going to happen. Because I've been getting crit all the time. Ognosh is really strong. We just have to get rid of the Oculos, which is definitely Aqua Body. It'd be crazy if that's a Gamma Secret ability. And then for my last, I guess I just go Plasmoth for Chartiki and Dorogo. This seems fine. One problem is I kind of struggle against Thalman if I do this. So maybe I just do this and then use you for the Chartiki. I could probably do that. That probably works. And they lead off with Moraith. So they're going to get... Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm just going to Barb then. They're going to Shatter. So we're taking... We're going to die this turn. 100%. Oh, Shadow Spin does not kill me. I mean, we're getting layers of Barbs up for layers of Barbs. And I think that's okay. And Steel Crusher. I get 2 layers up for their 1. But they're healthy, I'm not. I do need Moraith dead for Glacadia, however, so I think Hognosh is probably fine. Let's just Soul Burst, and I honestly want to bulk up because I don't see them staying in. I think they're just going to go Oculos. Maybe I should have went for Baneful then. It shouldn't really matter, right? Oh, shoot. Kyogre turned on him. Oh, shoot. I think Kyogre's the winner, right? He kind of turned on Koraidon. Oh, shoot. Did he? No, he swapped, right? I believe swapping goes... I believe swapping has the most priority of anything, so... Oh, they stayed in. Did they fade away? Probably just quick fade away then. Go for Shatter. The Barbs are down. At this point, I feel like I just Meltdown. And it's fine. Because even if they go Oculos, I can burn away the item. And we'll see what happens from there. Well, that doesn't really work. So, you can impersonate soul moves, but it doesn't really work too well in that scenario. Okay. I don't know how worth it this was. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I should have just immediately gone for the Meltdown. Probably. Instead of trying to bulk up. I expected them to swap because staying in makes no sense because you have nothing for Glacadia afterward. Oh, they want to burn up. But don't they just... They lose Chartiki from this, right? I don't know about this play. They lose 2 things, right? I don't know how good of a move this is. I mean, it's just dead, right? I feel like... I guess they could just Muck Blast and I could die, technically. No, I don't. I could have actually just rejuvenated there. I wanted to, but... I mean, Hognosh did its job of dealing with that thing that I was worried about. Oh, they could go Terradescent. Oh, I'm worried about Terradescent now. They could very easily just go Terradescent and Drudge once. And I have nothing for it. They play Swolder. I mean, I'm dead, so that's fine. Glacadia gets to come in now, though. And my Frost Beam looks pretty good. I need to be careful of the Oculos, though, because that can also Drudge. Mega Punch makes sense. They don't want me switching out anything that can resist poison. Yeah, Oculos is a bit of a problem if I get to Drudge off. I think I just Draco Beam with this, and then I go Protogon. And then I just have to hope that... yeah, I either Energy Break or Draco Beam. just gonna Draco Beam. We're gonna see what happens. I'm not sure what we can do, though. I can't really do a whole lot here, though. I really can't. They're taking forever, that's for sure, because I think they're trying to think about what I'm going to do. But I think the Draco Beam is always... If I die to this, I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Got it. Can I at least get it off this time? I'd actually prefer getting this Draco Beam off and then dying. If I could. Yeah, no, I'm not happy. Thanks for asking, Spirit. I'm not. Yeah, meow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, right? Everything sucks. I'm just gonna assume Akalov's Terradescent, and then I just... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're always there whenever things are going horribly wrong, huh, little kitty? That is the most gimmicky thing of freaking metallic pearl I have ever seen. Go Terradescent. Yeah, so... That's cool. And with that, I think I'll be done for now. Petting my very obviously happy cat that I am picking her up, and she's obviously not happy with me. I'm aware. But, I have not had so many things go wrong in these past few days. Maybe at some point I'll eventually make it to the ace ranking, but clearly fate has other plans and it'll happen another time. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Oh my